Okay, so sorry about that first video. I guess there was no audio. So here's the pretty much what the video was about is the map of the foundations. In these texts, you will see specifically in the learning foundations, or let's see what it's called, the preschool learning foundations. This white one. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. Okay. This is where you're going to see the strands and the substrands, and you're going to see the breakdown of each domain. Within that domain, you'll find strands, okay? And then underneath each strand, you will find substrands. Okay, the visual performing arts is the domain. This is when we talked about the development of the whole child and head, hands, and heart. So here you'll see the visual domain of visual and performing arts. Within that, you'll see the strand of music. So here are the different focuses within that domain. So you'll see visual arts, music, and dance, and drama. Substrands are the focuses within that specific strand. So you'll see these are the specific things you should expect children to do at or around these age groups. So within these age groups, you'll see at around 48 months of age, at around 60 months of age. Now the foundations are guides for teachers and early educators to be able to understand and have a field guidebook, I guess you can say, a guidebook to give you an idea of what to expect from a child within these age ranges. So this is your go-to book to develop your lesson plans, to develop development appropriate activities, to know what to expect from a child at these ages. If you are a 3-year-old teacher, you can expect to have these as your goals of where you want your children to get to. Okay? Just because it says at around 48 months of age, however, doesn't necessarily mean that that's what a child needs to be doing at this age. So these were developed for children who, in mind, that have already been in early education. So these are for children who've already had those experiences and the support and the focus on their development, not necessarily just coming in at 4 years old with no prior schooling. Okay. However, each child is different. Each child grows at different rates. Each child learns at different rates, and you may have children who come in who are 3 or even 2 years old who can do this and have mastered this topic. So this is just a guide. Okay, it is not a it's not solid. It's just a guide to help teachers in the field. Okay, and so these volumes are really great to keep on hand to help with your planning. Okay, the foundation is what it is that they should be doing within that substrand. So, for example, this substrand is notice, respond, and engage. Now, what does that mean? Okay, it means that at around 48 months of age, a child may sustain attention and begin to reflect verbally about music, demonstrate familiarity with words that describe music. Right in here are examples of what that looks like in the classroom. So let me go ahead and make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so here it says an example is selects the book, bends trumpet, and says, I can play the horn just like they do in Zigzag Club. Another example would be it picks up a music triangle and communicates, I can make it ring 3 times. Communicates, I am playing the drum. Asks for a pair of maracas during singing and at dance time. This can also look like grabbing scarves and dancing with music. Okay, right here are notes for children with learning differences and disabilities that you can go ahead and read to see how these foundations will support those specific children. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's what this is. Know what these strands are, know what the substrands are, know what the foundations are. Okay, become familiar with examples. When you read the curriculum foundations or the curriculum frameworks, you'll have a better idea of what these mean and um, how they are used in the classroom and what they actually look like. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. Sorry about that error for the first video with no auditory. I do not know how that happened, but all right, that's it for right now. I will see you guys later.